And here I am back, trying not to be sarcastic. It's not easy, it's my nature. Right, so I've got my attachments on. See, 1, 2, and I've got my health and safety conscious nylon cord on. However, we can't let it rest there because, and it depends on your viewpoint, but nylon cord, unless you burn it, danger. Live flame, don't burn it. That's not what I'm saying. Do not burn it. But unless you do something to weld it, it potentially can come loose. Now that would be a catastrophe. Yes? Imagine you've got your painting hanging on the wall, everything's hunky-dory, and suddenly your nylon cord explodes or unknots itself or unravels, falls, hits the cat hits the lampshade, disaster. So I tend to leave one slightly longer edge than the other. 2 reasons for that. If you decide at some point that you need to adjust your hanging position, I don't know why you do that, but if you do, then you can undo your nylon cord. You've got an end long enough to get hold of, so you can undo it, move it up, move it down, whatever you want to do, put it all back together and then rehang it. However, to ensure that there is no possibility of the cat-related disaster, paintings flying off walls, once I've tied my knots in the nylon cord, I wrap it with a little bit of masking tape, only a little tiny bit. You can still get that cord loose, you just have to pull the tape off, but it has the benefit of holding the back of the tape, the knots, nice and safe. You can barely see it, and to be honest, if your visitors are lifting the pictures off the wall and looking at how they're hung on the back and whether you've taped them, really you ought to be throwing them out, because those are not the sort of visitors you actually want. Okay, so positions, screw them in, tap them in. Some people are using tap head screws and things. I don't, I use proper screws so that you can do them and move them if you want. If your cord goes too loose over time, you've got one end here that you can undo, tighten the cord up, or if you want to reposition it at some point in the future, the same, you can undo it, tighten it back up and put it wherever you like. And that's it. A prepared, so far, health and safety fitments on your canvas. Okay? Like I said, we're going backwards.